Hey all, J-Man here. I just wanted to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. Welcome to Fantastic Fridays. We are going to continue and finish up the Jack Kirby Fantastic Four run. Stan and Jack, this is maybe the most important run for Marvel. It's definitely the foundations. A lot of characters got introduced through Fantastic Four. They dealt with so many big problems, and tonight is absolutely incredible. It's going to be a great night to go through these comics. It's going to be a little bit sad because our friend Clobberin Times, Mike Alonso, is not here to discuss this issue, this man, this monster. He absolutely loved it. He had a special shirt made from Bearded Shirts, which is the ad you just saw. He actually had he contacted the owner and said, "Can you make me a special shirt of that of this not the cover, but there's the inside. You'll see it when we go through it." And he actually didn't want the names on there, so Eddie, the founder, actually removed Stan Lee's name from the thing, and then now it was just like a clearer image. I'll kind of show it to you when we get to it. It sucks that he's not here. He would have loved to have been here for this one, big time for sure. So we're going to continue on. We're going to do just the ones that he wanted. So we're going to end at 102, but we're doing the annuals and 102, and then we'll figure out something else on Fridays. I think Fridays is going to be a creator kind of stream. Maybe we'll do like a Swamp Thing. I was thinking about doing maybe Alan Moore Swamp Thing, possibly Avengers Defenders War. That might even just be one to do it could probably be done in like 2 or 3 streams. So maybe even just do that one next. I'm open to suggestions. Sean has a few ideas. We're going to get through everything, but we do want to finish these Fantastic Fridays off to honor our friend Clobberin Times. Okay. Let's talk about what's going on Monday. We're talking Legion. Every Monday is Legion night. 3 more issues of the Legion of Superhero appearances. This is Superboy starring the Legion of Superheroes. So that's going to be on Monday, 3 issues. That's going to be a lot of fun. And those are always a lot of fun. And next week, I'm going to see what day Sean is available. We're going to do part 2 of the art of the Transformers packaging. I underestimated this book. I thought this book was going to be one stream. We're going to go through it and have a lot of fun. I didn't realize that this is the greatest book ever, with how amazing this art was. We spent so much time just gushing over the art that we only got half the book done. So we're going to have to do a part 2 stream. So we're going to definitely do that next week. And this weekend, we're going to a Transformers convention that's very close to my house. Bob Budiansky is going to be there. Simon Furman's going to be there. And also Stan Bush is going to be there. I don't know how busy it's going to be. I have to meet Stan Bush. You Got the Touch, or The Touch, Dare, plus all of his other music, even from like Bloodsport. The guy's just awesome. I have to meet him. If I can meet Bob Budiansky, I'm going to try to meet him as well. Stan Bush is number 1 priority. I have to meet him. So that's happening. And I'll try to get some footage. Hopefully I can shoot some footage while I'm there. If not, I'll try to at least maybe talk about it on the Transformers Day. We are going to do Headmasters for sure. We're continuing Headmasters. I love Headmasters. We're definitely going to do that coming up. We're definitely going to continue the Marvel comics as well. So we still have a lot of stuff coming out. And of course, August, just getting everybody ready for Imperious Rex. This is going to be our tribute to Mike Alonso, Clobberin Times. He loved the going through these old comics while showing you on the release dates. I used to do it for 90s comics. He wanted to come with us. He really wanted to do a show with me and Sean talking about Silver Bronze. So we're going to do it. We are going to do it, and that'll be our tribute to him. And I've taken part of his graphic that he would make for his thumbnails, and I incorporated it into my style of thumbnail. And we merged the two, and we're going to do that. We're going to do it in August. It was his birthday in August. It's my birthday in August, and it's the Fantastic Four's birthday in August. There is no better time to start this than in August to honor him. Let's thank the Legionnaires and start. Thank you to all of the Legionnaires. These are the channel members. Dan, who's got a book coming out real soon, man. We're going to pump that up. So make sure, let me know when that's ready to go. Sean, who you'll see in a few minutes. Steven, who also has a new book coming out. So got to pump that up too. And this is going to be a really damn good one because I've read some of these already, so I can confirm these are good. Brennan, who's a good friend of the channel and a family friend. Mark D with the C, of course, is a great friend to me and Sean. And of course, one of Clobberin Times' main guy, chief engineer. RR, who you see all the time, is so generous with his time and with super chats, buddy. You're killing me here. It's so good. Phil, who's been going through and talking about doing my Star Trek reviews and watching my Star Trek reviews. I appreciate that. And Esvon82, who is my co-host of the Dazzler streams. And of course, the one and the only, the legendary lifelong Legionnaire, Mike Alonso, better known as Clobberin Times, who we have incorporated into our Legion for life. And he is also in the background for every Legion stream. And we miss you, buddy. We wish you're here. We're continuing your name as best as we can. And if I do anything wrong, feel free to move my toys around or something. Do I don't know. Do what you can and let me know. All right. And one last thing just to mention, I'm not sure how many action movie fans are out there, but this Wednesday, I am going to be on the Action Elite talking with my friend Owen about the A-Team movie, which wasn't that bad. I did have some problems with it, but I didn't hate it. So we're gonna revisit that and see what my thoughts are after all these years. All right, let's bring Sean in and let's start this. Let's get this going here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I know you're on brand. I'm off. I don't have any Fantastic Four shirts. I have a sweat. I have a hood. I have a Fantastic Four hoodie. It's blistering hot in here, so
Yeah.
I got the AC cranked to the fullest. So I have to I went with Oscar. I just
Yeah.
a lot of people here. Let's say hello to them all. FK, thank you, man. You're here first. Joe Dog, yes. How's it going, dude? Love the Donna Troy. Comic Cap Collectibles, how is it going, buddy? I know you're a fan of this kind of stuff. He's got a great channel. I believe if you click on his icon, you can go to his channel. Make sure you're subscribed. I am subscribed to his channel. Who else? 7 p.m. I know we weren't that late. It was 1 minute. We weren't that late. I was talking about Judge Dredd in the background. So, Vogs, what's going on? W Vogs. Hey, he's from Chris's stream. Pops in on Wednesdays. And of course, Classic Comics. Make sure you're subscribed to Classic Comics. Again, click on his icon, and then it'll take you to his channel. So make sure you're on there. My idea is your idea. Did you message me? My phone is, and whenever I do streams, I charge my phone. So I haven't seen any messages that you sent me. Golden Age Superman. Golden Age Superman and Batman.
I've got a lot of.
I was just gonna say I read the first 30 Golden Age Superman's Action Comics.
Yeah.
Can anyone tell me? Don't say it, Sean. Can anyone in the chat tell me the first villain that he encountered that's an actual super villain?
Yeah.
Super villain. An actual super villain. Who is the first Superman super villain? If you don't know, you're going to be pretty stunned because I was stunned. I was like, and I was like, who's this character? I'm like, I know who this is. And you're like, no, you don't know.
He doesn't look like that now, though. That's
he doesn't look like that now.
Yeah.
And Stan Bush, better name Dick Bush, was a real guy. Okay. You saw a film friend of mine in high school was in the Army. He was in the Army at the time. Noticed the errors in the film. You saw the film. 18? You're talking about 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ours got a vote in here.
Yeah.
Galactus. Oh my God, this Galactus storyline's crazy. And yes, it is the Ultra Human.
As just a balding man. He's just.
He looks like Lex Luthor. I thought it was Luthor.
Yeah.
It's just Ultra Human. He looks like it's literally Luthor. So Yeah, and he looks. It's just you're just like, okay, got to put my ad blocker up. Hold on a second. Let's get the screen going here. We're gonna get right into it because there's actually a lot to talk about with these. So we're not gonna piddle around too much. I gotta tell you, man, I love the Silver Surfer. I'm close to saying because his Volume 1 series is only 18 issues. We could do it. We could probably do it in maybe 3 streams.
Like, take time. Right?
Yeah, like I haven't read his full Volume 1 run. I picked it up on a Comixology sale they had, and I read the first like maybe 5 or 6. I thought, oh, this is kind of cool. And despite what you think of Stan Lee, and I definitely know our friend Clobberin Times was not a fan of Stan Lee, but Stan Lee was very excited about the Silver Surfer, even though he didn't create him. And I remember hearing somewhere that he really enjoyed kind of like working with the character. This is a full Jack Kirby creation, Silver Surfer.
Yep.
Like 100%. And look, Galactus is 100% his too.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 99%. I don't know. Whatever, but like this is 100 because even Stanley's own admission. Ooh, the thunder has started. Thor is coming. Oh my God, it's Clobby. He's like, stop talking about Stanley and giving. As soon as I said Stanley gets 1% credit, the thunderstorm started. Okay, it's 0%. Help me out here. It's 0%. Hopefully, I don't lose power, but that would be really brutal if I did on this one. Anyway, and another character is introduced tonight, and he's a WW. He's a Marvel character. WW initials. Let's see if anyone knows who it is. He's absolutely friggin' awesome. I can't damn believe that. I'll take this guy. Marvel, give me this character.
Yeah,
I will make this top 5 because you're never going to beat Spider-Man and X-Men sales, but this guy will be top 5 Marvel selling character. I could do a lot with this character. RR is on fire tonight with his first comments. Dude, Wyatt Wingfoot, I'm telling you, this guy has unlocked my imagination. Oh, he's a pulp character. Like he's like a pulp. Bless you.
God. Anyway, God. I hate sneezing. Yeah.
He's a pulp character come to life, man. He's absolutely the best. Ultra Humanite's great too, of course. Ultra Humanite was in he was in the Prince he's in that comic, the Hanuman.
Yeah, no, he turns out to be the grandfather of Monkey Prince.
Of Monkey Prince, yeah, pretty cool.
It's like a big revelation at the end. It's pretty neat.
Phantom Outsider is here to give us our facts. What's going on here? Gave up and said Jack comes with the storyboards. I go, who's that? Jack goes Galactus, and I say, who's that? Jack says Galactus Herald. Yeah, I remember Galactus this.
Herald. Yeah. It's like, well, he needs a herald if he's a big god or whatever. He's like, oh, okay, Jack. And it's like, I can't hide this one.
What's a random thing we could talk about is the Silver Surfer animated series, which isn't very long.
It's awesome.
It's like 4 hours. Like, I think
it's on D+ and everything too.
It's on, so we could watch. I mean, it's absolutely awesome.
It's great.
It's exactly the art I want for it. I don't know. It's like this is.
At the time, I was excited because they used real science fiction writers. Like Harlan Ellison wrote an episode.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So it's pretty.
We've had some experience with some of these guys on our Legion. All right, Sean, the Silver Surfer, the startling saga of the Silver Surfer, and Human Torch goes to college. Who wants to go to college?
Like, the world doesn't end then. I don't know. No. Fantastic Four number 50, volume only. Let me get to it. So, plotted, penciled, dreamed up of all the ideas. The great Jack Kirby, inked by Joe Sinnott, colorist Stan Goldberg, lettered by Sam Rosen, and word balloons and stuff. Jack Kirby. Not Jack Kirby. Sorry, Stanley.
Was that a legit slip or was that a fake slip? I can't.
It was a
tell.
slip. Yeah.
Oh, it was a legit slip. All right.
Yeah.
And then he asked why Galactus is too important to scout for himself. Yes. Actually, the cartoon did a great job of having a little mini origin in that first episode of it. I was just watching it the other night because I was getting pumped up. All right. So Galactus has been building his machine to suck the energy out of the core. Alicia has broken through to Nornrad, Silver Surfer's sort of humanity or his heart.
Yeah, I don't think they name Nornrad.
They do not name him.
Story.
They don't name him.
Yeah.
There's a lot that comes to play later on. Like this is we're watching the very beginnings of this guy. And but did he? So again, Galactus with the brown and purple, right? Kind of instead of the blue. Fantastic Four, she's Invisible Woman or Invisible Girl has put them in the shield here. Here comes Silver Surfer, and he's trying to convince Galactus to let them go. The people, right? The people. Galactus is just like, he goes, I don't care. It's like he compares us to like an anthill, right? It's like, would you care about an anthill? And then Surfer has no choice but to use his cosmic powers on him.
Sorry, this is like a masterwork or something like that.
I guess so. I actually have the so
he has pants here, so yeah.
He does have pants. So he didn't have pants in the last issue, but he does have pants in the actual real issue of this as well.
Okay, all right.
I have that CD or whatever, which is the PDFs of all of the it's like 500 PDFs or something crazy, and that's scanned from the real comic.
Okay.
So he does have pants in that real comic. I was paying attention for that one.
All right. Yeah.
He's wearing. Yeah. Oh, here we go. He's wearing shorts. Yeah. No, but they didn't recolor this or whatever. He does have pants. In the original one. Unless I had a weird altered scan or something. I don't know, but it looks like it's a real scan from the pages. So he's like getting encased in this like energy field or whatever, this cocoon, this, I don't know what you want to call it. Cocoon, I guess.
It's a cocoon. Yeah. And his
so
stupid thing is like, I'm going to smash it. And Reed's like, no, idiot.
Oh, Thing, help us out, buddy. Come on. We're going to smash this. And Reed's like, did you have a brain tumor for breakfast? It's like,
it's beginning to shatter because you can't contain Galactus, right?
No.
No logic contains Galactus.
Yeah. He like bursts through.
He goes, "Where's my herald?" And it's like, "Where's this guy?"
And then this guy shows up. My name's Harold, not you. It's like my herald, not my herald. Here comes Silver Surfer again. Shooting and like Galactus is just pissed off at this point now. Blasts of solar destructogen. Oh, that's a great one. Hold on, let's get that again here. Destructogen. That is what you shoot at Galactus. She's like, shit. Friggin' fireball to his ass. I have to say, Silver Surfer is one. He's so simple. Like Kirby either does the most elaborate characters, I think, of all time. I don't think anyone makes as crazy elaborate characters as Jack Kirby does. Look at Galactus. He's so intricate, right? All these guys. Or sleek, like Black Panther's pretty sleek. We'll see him later tonight. Silver Surfer, the imagination that this guy conjures up. There's many people who I know who are not comic book people. They're not going to go and read Marvel or whatever, and they're just like, oh man, Silver Surfer's the coolest. There's like, this guy's awesome. My wife, she has read 0 Fantastic Four comics. She has seen those first two films. I didn't show her the Four Stick one. And she liked them. She thought they were cute, like they're fun. But Silver Surfer, even with them messing up Galactus and kind of fudging around with it, she was just like, whoa, this guy's awesome. She's like, this is a really cool design. And everyone thought this when T-1000, when you're watching that Terminator, everyone thought this. I thought this. I saw T2 in the theater. And when he became, I was like, oh my God, he looks like a Silver Surfer guy or whatever. It's like you immediately thought like, oh.
Everyone thought that to the point that I think that year or the year after they made a test reel it's all over the internet. You can find it. You've seen it, right?
No, I don't think I've seen it. I have seen it. I have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen it.
Yeah, he's coming down, and when he comes down, it's basically the T-1000 Silver Surfer edition.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yes.
That's why. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. No. I'm not going to make it go on. She won't like it anyways.
That could be grounds for divorce. Well, yeah. I love that no one calls it Fantastic Four. It's Fant Four Stick.
Fant Four Stick, yeah. Also, thing has no pants. It's so weird to me. I don't understand. That was the dumbest thing ever. Okay, so another thing making its appearance here is so the Human Torch has been sent on this sort of cosmic journey to retrieve an item, which is the what's it called? The
ultimate nullifier.
Nullifier.
Yeah.
So he's going to get that. So we'll get back to that. So no, it is continuing here.
He's going through it, and he's like, but he's slowly being driven mad because it's unlike anything any human being's ever seen. It's a different dimension, and it's like, can I even make it back? Like, you know, it's like I can almost sense it. It's like you can feel the hopelessness. It's fun. It's a lot like it's like Kirby. I don't know if you ever read H.P. Lovecraft, but it's like, what if you were in those dimensions? Like, you know, you'd feel hopelessness and dread, like you don't even know if you come back and all that. So they don't hear me. I'm still on some different.
Yeah, this is all really good. Another good one is that Doctor Strange series that I completed. Like this stuff, like when he's fighting Nightmare and everything, you're just like, wow, this is insane. Anyway, so he's got to get the ultimate nullifier. And so we'll get back to that. We come back to our main heroes. There's the Watcher. Johnny has come back, and now he's got the thing in his possession here. So in the meantime, Surfer, he's like, oh, you know, your power is far greater than I suspected, Harold, but it's still nothing compared to mine. So I'm not sure if at this point they had really said that Galactus has given Surfer powers. It feels almost like
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. What? Yeah. So say, what were you? Yeah, Sean. Were you're thinking? Okay. So I mean, I can't read this. I didn't read this when it came out. So I'm reading that thinking, oh yeah, well he gave him the powers, but I'm getting the impression that that's not what they were trying to say.
No, it's not the original intent. I guess it's like he just picked up this guy from somewhere. I don't know. But when I was reading this, like, oh, I guess he wasn't fully developed yet. As a character, that like he picks heralds out of like these worlds, and they're ordinary people that he imbues with power, and they go on this tragic hero journey to serve him, you know, because Norrin Rad's not a thing here yet, you know, and what his saga is, that, you know, he became a herald to save his world, right?
Right. Yeah, so none of that is there. So I'm not exactly sure if that takes place when all of that actually takes place in the timeline of things. But anyways, for now, you're assuming that the Silver Surfer is his own entity who has his own powers that are separate from Galactus. That's the impression you're getting from reading this comic. Which, I mean, yeah, obviously they retcon it or whatever. Okay, so the battle's going on. A lot of cool stuff is happening here. it's like the humans. Ultimate nullifier. So Reed, like it's like a weird little device. Um, I don't know what to call it. It almost looks like it's like a lighter or something. Like it's like he's offering to light his cigar or something like that.
But he can like destroy galaxies and worlds and things with it or something. I don't know. It's from Galactus's house. That's basically what happened. That Johnny Storm went to his house, which is a big planet-sized like tubular space station, and got this thing.
I don't think they showed it. They showed it last time.
I don't know what you want with this, but yeah.
Yeah, so here you go, buddy. Oh, whoa, what the ultimate nullifier in the hands of a human? the universe will crumble.
Yeah, you're giving
you did this, Watcher.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this line here. You have given a match to a child who lives in a tinderbox. What does he know about any of this stuff? He's Galactus. A tinderbox? What are you talking about, Galactus? Like,
well, yeah, I guess he's all. I don't know. He's all knowing or whatever. I say hey to Ravenscroft. Hey,
hey Ravenscroft.
Yeah. So anyway, but what of Galactus? It's like what of the what of the limitless energy I must absorb if I'm to survive? And then he gives him the thing back. Do as he says, mortal. Da, 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 da. He goes, okay, so Galactus is basically like, there's really not much he could do. He's just gonna promise them that it's like, all right, I'm not gonna eat your planet or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think Galactus is not shown to be like a villain. Like I want to destroy you. It's like he traveled all this way. He needs his energy. So that's it. He's if there was some sort of a way to like drain it without killing the humans or killing anybody, he would. But the problem is that it's just going to everything's going to get destroyed anyways. So there's not really, Alec Baldwin. Oh, Alec Baldwin got off. All right. We got FK's giving us the news reports as we go or whatever. There's a whole thing about that. So I did research it a little bit. But in any case, okay. So Galactus does remove Surfer's ability to travel space, though. So that's the penalty. The penalty, you are all aware of the penalty for failure. It's from He-Man. So Galactus,
but later on, he's like, oh, I'm gonna travel space now. It's like, no, you're not. I thought he took that away.
I don't think he meant it in that way. I think he meant like I'm just gonna like go around and I think he's allowed to. He might be allowed to stay in our solar system though.
Okay.
Maybe he can't leave our solar system.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. I'm sure that gets ironed out later. That was a bit vague. So what does he actually say? Hold on a second. Okay. Since you shall be heralded to Galactus no longer, I remove your space-time powers.
Yeah.
Henceforth, the Silver Surfer shall roam the galaxies no more.
Okay.
But that's galaxies. Certainly, he can go. I think in our solar system, right? Yeah, the Kirby crackles are there. Yep. A little bit on the side here. With those words, the towering figure of Galactus is transformed into a living, raging fury of pure power. As the very atoms in the air seem to crackle, in elemental disarray. The game is ended. The prize has eluded me. At last I perceive the glint of glory within the race of man. That's nice. Well, that's nice. Be ever worthy of the glory, humans. Okay, good. Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Like, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Whoosh. And then he's gone. Hey, she didn't have lipstick on.
We're only halfway through this comic. What just happened? Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck is going on here with these these last few Fantastic Four issues? They're pulling these like half story trope here. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
So you think Galactus will return, Sean, or you think he's done?
Oh no, he's done. This character never returned again. uh, never became like an iconic thing that everyone else ripped off like Unicron.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Galactus will return after that. He gave his
No.
promise, so I think it's fine.
Yeah,
Uh, uh, that's
that's
how
how I
Galactus
go.
story should have resolved. He can't be defeated. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I like that though. Like I like the. I don't like. I mean, even in, if you're reading the actual Infinity Gauntlet, which is what the
Mhm.
movie Infinity War kind of, I guess, is sort of loose, very, very, very loose.
Yeah.
Thanos isn't really defeated either. Thanos is basically talked into like just giving it up, and then Nebula grabs the gauntlet in that one, and then she just goes mad
Right.
with it.
She goes
And then
mad
they
with
got
it. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
TCB. They got to take care of business.
Yeah.
But I knew, like, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, is Karen Gillan going to get the gauntlet or something? I don't think they're going to do that in this movie. It's like,
Yeah.
no, they didn't do it.
No, I didn't do it. No.
They wanted to make her a good guy, I guess. They wanted to make her a face, a
A
baby
guardian.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So Surfer comes. It's like, well, that's all great. And then the thing is, Alicia comes in like, oh, Silver Surfer, you're okay. You helped mankind. I knew you'd do it. And then things like, what the shit? It's like, and now we get Thing is a bit upset. He's very. I mean, he's not very like confident, right? He's definitely has some inner feelings to work out. He's a bit jealous. He's down on himself, right? And he's like, oh, I guess Alicia would rather be with him, which obviously Silver Surfer looks very beautiful and he's shiny and he looks awesome. And things like,
washboard abs.
He's got a yeah, but he's missing some important stuff.
He's missing one important thing.
But Alicia doesn't know that. She hasn't felt around anything like that.
She hasn't grown down there yet.
Yeah. Galactus, yeah, he's only in this one issue, buddy.
Never really.
I hate how modern Marvel. You can stop.
Never heard of him either. So.
How powered entities Galactus, who used to be the standard of power, seems diminished. Yeah, now it's like Galactus shows up and it's the same thing as just dinner time or whatever. And honey, it's like dinner's ready. Oh, they're fighting Galactus again. Oh, they fought him last week. Like, come and eat your dinner.
Arbalest, look, it's Unicron.
It's Unicron. Mobilis, yeah. There's a great Galactus vs. Darkseid crossover by John Byrne. Surfer nearly kills Orion. Oh, wow. And Galactus laughs. Oh, I have not read this. That must be, I have a, there's a digital release.
Though, right? Yeah.
Was it published? Oh, is this one of these things? John Byrne does a lot of random stuff on his website. He just does his own thing, yeah.
But when they try out for Marvel, they might make a comic on spec, and sometimes there's a lot of cool ideas there. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh, is that how it goes? And then they just look at that as based off.
Well, back in the day, it was. I don't know how they get in now, but
well, now they just have to be crazy. They just have to be. They have to be ultra political. And then they can get in.
Well, and they could just draw a bunch of characters at tables, and they're like, done. You're all there, or standing and talking, and they're like, oh, you got the job, kid.
Like, oh, it's like John Forte. I get it. You're doing the Forte.
Like my influence is John Forte. Like who are you? The big Wizard magazine interview is like, who are you influencing? Oh, John Forte was the best. I aspire to. Everyone's like this. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. RR, you sent me something, right? Okay, let me look at it on the thing. All right, there you go. Yeah, okay, I see it. Yep, pretty cool. Yeah, by John Byrne. Yeah, no, it looks pretty official. So there you go.
Cool.
Thanks, Ben. And FK did not send me anything. I don't think so. I'm all caught up. I just went online and checked. I don't like having too many windows open on stream. Because I use a mini PC. My computer's about this big.
Yeah.
So it's like that big. I use a mini PC and they get dusty very quickly. So I have to continuously spray this thing. And I don't want to have too many windows open. It'll crash me.
Yeah.
So Thing is upset that Alicia kind of ran towards, but right when he leaves in Three's Company fashion, Alicia's like, oh, meet Ben. He's the most wonderful man that I love. Oh, wait, he's not here. Damn it. So let's see what Silver Surfer says here. I was born to soar, to ride the currents of space, not to be confined within a barren structure. I always think of his voice like kind of like a Spock almost.
Oh, yeah.
though the pathway, but Spock with a little bit of a soul to it. Like he's speaking well, but like he's got a little bit more like emotion, sort of like been just beneath it. Though the pathways to the stars are now denied me, my place is still in the skies above. So yeah, he's not really going to space. He's just kind of flying around. There's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to get rid of them when he became a herald. Oh, thanks for the sticker, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's see what it is. It's an upside down. I can't see it on StreamYard. I got to go to the. Is that what? It's like a weird upside down face thing. Thanks, man. I appreciate the sticker. That's great. Let's give. I'll give you a Cora Jade. Boom. I can't put good quality GIFs because StreamYard won't allow it. So you're not seeing how very attractive that girl is. You can't tell by some of these. You're as a huge fan of Surfer. You always seem to have one note mopey and sort of yeah. Oh, you're never a huge fan. Sorry, never a huge fan. And the comic was published in the 90s. That one.
That's cool. I don't remember any hype about it. It should have been the most hypest thing ever.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, Clobby would have guaranteed knowing about it.
Yeah.
Testing to see if your Visa card works. It does. I appreciate me being the recipient of your test.
Yeah.
This is the test of the Visa card. This is only a test.
Please stand by.
Please stand by.
Those things always scared the shit out of me, but anyway.
yeah, because like you're like, oh my god, like
oh my god, nuclear war? No, it's just
had this been
system.
So here's the news right here, coincidentally. I love J. Jonah Jameson calls Galactus a hoax. What? What? Oh my god. And who is this man?
So this guy's like, I'm gonna get them in a weirdo way and never be remembered again, except for some people. But yeah,
that's the story is pretty good, but this is such a weird character. Well, that'll be the next issue.
The story's great. It's a classic, but like, it's such a nothing character, right?
Yeah, interesting though. All right, now I mean, okay, Jack, come on, buddy, help us out here. You just went from the most epic shit ever to this random like, oh, we're in college and we're going. This football player's a goof or whatever. Like, give me a break.
Yeah. There's a whole page for him.
Yeah. And then, oh, you're a coach. You'll be a great coach one day. Like, what? Yeah. What is this? So random. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
But there's a lot of like Reed Richards doing cool stuff, like all these experiments. Like, each time you see him, it's a new experiment. It's like, oh, I'm working on this weird Kirby machine, right?
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it's like a projector.
Projecto analyzer. Reed Richards, you haven't heard a word I said. I was right. I caught the break just in time.
Poof.
Electric shock burst.
My force field activated. What? Look at him. He's like, Sue, what the hell are you doing here? She's like, all right, fine, Reed. Yeah. If you want to be a dick, then I'm not gonna give you any. I'm not giving you any tonight.
Why did we get married? Just like, why did you get married?
Why did you get married? I don't know. I think this all sounds like a fail. This all sounds like a terrible fail. All right, thing is on his way walking around, he bumps into this lady who gets a little bit scared.
Oh no.
Well, she's not being like overly rude or anything. She just got startled. I mean, you could get startled anyways, and then the thing, it would be startling. I don't think the thing is a scary character, but it would be still. You could still get startled by Tom. I don't know Brad Pitt could have scared her, right? Like, I mean, anybody could scare her right there. It's Robert Reed. There you go. Ben J. Grimm, Idol of Millions, faces a moment of self-doubt. Yep, he does. Yep. So she's like, oh my God. It's like, I got to go now. He's like, yeah, okay, go. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Just go. Go. I don't care. Hey, it's a college boy comes in. Going to college. Bumps into this guy. Hey, what's going on? Huh? It's like,
White Wingfoot. I don't know who
oh
that is, but
yeah, but I'm like a Superman with a green,
yeah, I'm basically Superman, but Native
but
American.
I'm
Yeah.
Native American. But you know what the good thing? I mean, they didn't lean in the stereotypes. He doesn't.
No, there's no stereotypes. He's going to college. He's
Yeah,
wearing college gear. He's not like Spirit from GI Joe or something. It's
right.
like
Oh, I love Spirit. He's the only
I know,
Joe.
but like I can't remember which pilot it was that was also Native American in those original comics, and there's a an argument they both have where I can't I don't think it's Ace, it's somebody, and he's like I don't dress like in a Halloween costume like you do, right? And then Spirit's like, oh, like he's making fun of the guy, right? And Spirit's like, to each their own, like, we wear our heritage the way we want and all that stuff, right? So yeah.
What a bastard! How dare you say that to Spirit? That's outrageous. Screw that guy. That's insane.
Oh,
Oh my God. Server should always speak hashtag 114 Lauren. Okay. Going not reconnect with his memories yet. Yes, that's true. He has not reconnected. Yes, I agree with. I agree. No, this guy is like obviously Surfer's the best, but this guy like super leveled up for me. Like
he outwits Black Panther.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Uh-oh. Native versus African American.
Well, he's not American. He's
African American. Yeah, African. I said African. Yeah, I said African. Yeah, I said African. I didn't say African American.
You're
I was about to say it,
yeah.
and then I stopped myself. But you projected your thing onto me, so it's like you assumed, so you made an ass out of yourself.
Ass out. Me and me. Yeah.
Yeah, you and you. All right, so they're sitting here with the dean here, which is basically like what's his face, Commissioner Gordon here. I'm Commissioner Gordon. Commissioner Gordon, I didn't know you were the dean of this university. Well, I am. When I'm in Marvel, I'm the dean, and when I'm in DC, I'm the commissioner. So I travel back and forth. Sit down here, son. What part of the world are you from? Well, not this side. It's the other side. And I love how he's like,
yeah. He's like, oh, I just wanted this cosmic adventure. I went to places humans have never gone, and I didn't even know if I'd come back. And now I'm in college. Like, how do I even sit through a class anymore?
Yeah, boring.
There's more thought and introspection in this comic than there is in any MCU thing. It's what they're trying to aspire to, but it's not, it's not this, right? It's like he's going to college and everything, and Thing is mopey. It's one thing to be Thing and he looks awesome and he's like, got action figures and stuff. But if you are the Thing, you're going to have moments of a chip on your shoulder and self-doubt, right? So it's pretty cool. And no other comic was really doing things like that at the time. I mean, after this, like some comics tried, but there's some mainstream thing that's going beyond just like the hero versus villains or heroes being dicks to each other, like like a certain comic at the time.
Like the first 70 appearances of Legion or whatever. It's like, geez, it's like we're only now getting out of that. It's still there sometimes, but it's been like it's been like
why is he acting out of character? I wonder why. Well, this happens all the time, so I wouldn't be surprised,
Yeah, acting out of character is in character. So meanwhile, with the Inhumans, just 3 panels to let you remember that they're still around. That's it for this issue.
Yeah, you guys be dorm buddies. Dun, dun.
Dun. I didn't think they'd be dorm buddies at all. This monster, absolutely. This was Clobby's basically like kind of, I don't know if you want to say favorite image. Like I can't say for sure if I could say.
Well, not this splash page was. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean this. Yeah. This. But this comic, I don't know if you'd say it's one of his favorite comics or if it's just like this whole thing together. CT. Oh yes, let's put a CT in the chat. That's a great idea, FK. Yeah. That was a great idea. I did not think of that. That's a great idea. Yes, do that. He always used to put an M on
Yeah.
his Monday night Mark Z Comics Talk. So yes, I appreciate that. Good call. Yeah. So and we didn't say Clobberin time in that issue.
No, I don't think it was there.
Let's go back. Let's just go back for 1 second. Sorry, guys.
I don't think it was there.
I don't think it was there.
Because there's not a lot for him to do.
He didn't fight
Against Galactus, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say it because what we're playing a thing for every time he says it, but he doesn't say it in this one. Wow, I don't think he says it. No, he doesn't. I thought, did I miss it? No, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he does say it. No.
Yeah.
Because usually they give it a special font. Yeah, he doesn't say it. No. Okay. So, Fanty's saying that he thinks it one of his favorites. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right. So, Sean, what's the credits?
Fantastic Four number 51. This man, this monster. Penciled and plotted and ideas by Jack Kirby, the great Jack Kirby. Inked by Joe Sinnott, lettered by Ari Simic, and word balloons by Stan Lee, and maybe a donut or two. Donut Run, Now get some donuts.
Oh, give me a break, really? Stupid garbage thing. All right, here you go. This was his absolute favorite. So Eddie from Bearded Shirts. So Clobby wanted a shirt of this, but he didn't want Stan Lee and all that. He did because Stan Lee's name was on it, so he didn't like that. So he asked me. He's like, "Do you think Eddie, can help us out?" Eddie's the owner of Bearded Shirts, which is the channel sponsor. And I said, you know what? I'll ask him. Like, I'll just say, it's like all you're doing is taking a photo. You're just taking this into Photoshop and rendering it onto a T-shirt template, right? So I don't see why he can't remove those names. Like that should be very easy. And he did remove them for Clobby, and he was so happy. So there you go. And I don't know. I think maybe Steve is it Steve Mitchum? Is that his?
That big dude. He's the one that wore, yeah.
I think he has this shirt now. I think he has it. And Mark D has a different. So he got two shirts special order from Eddie. This one and another one, which is basically the cover, I think.
Right.
And then, or a different Fantastic Four issue. Mark D with a C has one of those, and then Steve has this one. So there you go. If you guys are watching, then you actually know the significance of the shirts that you have. There is a significance to them. They were specially done. I'm not sure these are available on the website. I think Eddie may have done it like I've got a few things.
One of a kind, right?
I'm not sure. Don't quote me for sure, but it might, and it's definitely if it is on the website, it's definitely got the names because he's not gonna special print that.
No,
for anybody.
It is one of a kind. Then.
I think it's one of a kind,
and they're not on that site. Like I remember looking, I was like, "Oh, I think
these are not there."
Made that for him, yeah.
He made it for him, especially for him, yeah. You'll quote me, yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yes, he wasn't a Stan fan. No, he wasn't.
He's not a Stan for Stan. Yeah.
He's not a Stan. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah. All right. Thing is upset. He feels alone. He doesn't know what to do. He thinks Alicia is not with him anymore, but she is, of course. He goes off on his own. There's cops there. Hey, buddy, you all right? And he's like, yeah, I'm all right. Comes along to this guy here, and this guy's like, yeah, why don't you come sit down and let's talk about it. Some great art here. This looks really sad. He's very sad here. He's tired. He offers him some coffee. Now the coffee's drugged. The coffee is drugged, and it causes Ben to be a little sleepy, and he just falls asleep. So it was this guy's plan to kind of get him in here, and this is very weird. But
Reed was willing to risk his life to expand human understanding. Yeah. because he goes into that void or whatever. So anyway,
It's basically
yeah.
it's the negative zone, right? This is
Negative zone.
this
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
first. So actually, there's a lot of firsts in these last couple streams because
yeah.
Galactus Surfer, Claw, Panther, Ultimate, Nullifier, Negative Zone. This character doesn't have a name, does he? I don't think they named
No.
this guy. Fanti or anyone? Does anyone know the name of this guy? I don't think they named him. Oh, let me look at my notes.
He's got to be in the database
No, I
somewhere.
never got his
It's
name.
Ricardo Jones. No, who's that? Yeah, this guy. He's in the previous issue. I think they named him there.
Did they?
Yeah.
Maybe I forgot to note his name down. Normally I'm trying to note the names as I go.
Yeah, Ricardo Jones. That's his name.
Okay, so they did name him then. Maybe they named him the last one, and I was too. The problem is the last one I was so in awe of, like just Silver Surfer and all that, that I just kind of like.
Yeah. And this is the first negative zone and the first appearance of Reed's negative zone portal, which is used many times later on. So yeah.
All right, so he hooks this stuff up to this guy, and then he becomes Thing.
Yeah, and then
steals Thing's energy, and then
Ben
now
becomes
normal.
Ben. Yeah.
Now he's in the green pants here.
Yeah. Yeah. They should have known right. Oh no, he's wearing blue pants when he comes in. Okay.
Yeah, he changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, honey, I'm making this big thing. I'm sorry, dear, but I won't be much too long. I won't be too long. It's like, hello, stop it.
Yeah.
Like, Reed,
hot wife here. Yeah.
I did my hair. I got my curly, my long curl. I like this hair on her. I think the best. Yeah, Ricardo Jones. His name years later.
Yeah. They had to name him. He was part of one of the classic stories.
Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah.
Ricky. There's always a chance that so there's always some chance some bullshit's gonna happen, right? Like, I'm with Reed. I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, our buddy. Thank you so much. Opinion. DC used to handle mega powerful characters better than Marvel. Interesting. Yeah. So Marvel's post 2000s power creep, especially Omega level mutants and reality warpers, has been more off-putting. Thoughts? I'll say this as a general thing. After a certain time period, nobody can figure out these high-powered characters, especially in film and television, for sure. And they've always messed them up. DC, with Superman, they just embraced it. It's just like, yeah, he could, like, Superboy literally cut. There was a planet that was being destroyed. He cut the bad part. So this planet's being destroyed. It's like crumbling. Superboy sliced a section of that planet away, flew around, got another planet that was roughly the same size, that was dying too, took a section and merged them together. This is Superboy. Merged them together to form one planet. I'm like, that's it. The thing is that you need a few things. You need to have creativity. First, foremost, period. Jack Kirby was maybe the biggest creative force that we've had ever in comics. But you also need an imagination, but almost a childlike imagination, or at least the ability to embrace a childlike imagination to say anything can happen. Superman is the best character of all time. When you're buying a Superman comic in that pre-crisis Superman time, you literally had no idea. Well, I've been reading these old ones, and you literally cannot predict what happened. Like, one of my favorites, I did a test once. I wanted to stream this, and I didn't, and I'm actually kicking myself. If I streamed it now, it would be disingenuous. But I did this test where I think it was Sean. I don't know if it was Steve maybe or Sean. I don't know. And I was talking to you guys on one of the streams of something, and it was privately off stream. Like, the stream had ended and we were talking afterwards. And I was like, you know what? I bet you I could just take any damn Superman comic and it's probably awesome. And I literally went to this site here that we're on, and I went to Superman, not Action, so Superman, and I lifted my mouse, so it's a wireless mouse. You can still scroll. Like, look, see, I'm holding my mouse, but I'm still scrolling, right? Like it still registers. So what I did was I picked up the mouse and I just hit it down here, and I scrolled the crap out of it and stopped. Yeah. And then whatever it was pointing on, it was like issue 260 or something, whatever, of Superman. Yeah. I read that one. Holy crap. It was like these two alien, that's the one where there's like a woman, there's these two alien brains in these glass pyramids, and Superman's on this other planet. And one of the pyramids is missing a brain, and it's like the wife has gone missing, and she turns into other people. She turns into another woman and stuff. You're like, this is crazy. That was a rant, and I wanted to do that on stream, and I didn't do it. And I thought, shit, I should have done this, because you didn't know what you were going to get. It could be the most fantastical thing. I love Captain America. I love Spider-Man, like top, Cyclops, my favorite guy. Love Namor, one of my favorites. Love Daredevil. DC, love Batman, right? Swamp Thing. Aquaman. I got Aquaman tattoo. Love Batman tattoo. Love these characters. Fantastic Four is up there in terms of you don't know what you're going to get. But Superman was the number one. You don't know what you're going to get. Oh, he's too powerful. But it doesn't matter, because what does it matter? The story is the story. He's either too powerful or not. So after that, any of these Marvel, like Jack Kirby has Galactus here. Galactus can kill anybody. Surfer can kill anybody. But he did it in such a smart way. It's like Galactus, it's like appealing to Surfer's humanity, or, whatever. It was great. And then just saying Galactus, like, dude, like, we've got this nullifier thing. Like, really, you really want to go through all this? Like, just find another planet. Like, does it really matter that much? Like, you can find another planet. So there you go. Sean, what are your thoughts?
They kept making these superpower guys for gimmickry. It's like Onslaught and everything, and everyone was Omega level. Like, this isn't in Marvel. But yeah, and then nothing really mattered. And the problem with that too was characters that should have been powered, like the Sentinels used to be a threat, but it was just, after a while, it's just fun to destroy these big robots really quickly in these action scenes, and they weren't a threat anymore. So nothing was dramatically, powerful anymore, or had any weight to it. And that's why these big in DC and Marvel, these big events like Absolute Power and all this stuff, I don't care. I really don't care. Blood Hunt, I super don't care.
Nobody cares about Blood Hunt.
They'll come and go. I don't care about, like, the villains or whatever. There's no significance to them. Like, I don't give a crap. I don't even know why. I was telling the people at my that work at my comic shop, it's like, I know you guys make money off this stuff, but like, when I was 14, I was annoyed by this stuff, and then 30 years later, it's the same thing. I don't like, it's craziness. And why are we buying tie-ins and stuff with these insignificant villains and their dumb plans that go away right after the event ends? So
right, it's just a buy more stuff event.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. So, okay, so they're just making stuff, which is fine. Ben, the fake Ben, comes in, and Reed's like, oh, can you move this stuff? And he's surprised at his powers. And then this guy's like, comes in, and this is the real Ben. He's like, what the heck? It's Ben. What is he doing? It's like, he goes, well, he sure looks like Ben. I don't know. He's like, hey, that guy, stole my like powers and look and everything. It's like, what? So they have a bit of an argument here, and then
they would have believed the real Ben, because they knew him before Thing. Like,
yeah, this is weird.
It was weird, yeah. Anyway,
this is a little bit weird. A little bit weird. It's like, weird. Oh yeah, where's Rachel? Rachel, what do you think? Yeah, I agree.
We agree with you, Rachel.
We agree with you on this one.
It's okay.
We don't always agree, but sometimes we do.
Sometimes we do. Yeah.
Sometimes we do.
Can't wait for your movie, Rachel. Whoo! I'll be first. We're going to watch it day one.
I will go.
Oh yeah, J-Man will buy the tickets, and I'll
definitely go. No, I need a bad movie to come out to get my views up.
Yeah, I know.
Anytime I post something
We
that
got
sucks,
Acolyte going. Acolyte's a week
yeah,
by
but that's
week
not
thing
fun. I
now.
told you the fun and games are over. It was fun, and now it's not fun anymore. Now it's a chore. I almost didn't want to review. I almost didn't want the views. I was like, you know what? I can't.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not fully committed to just getting views. I'm not really fully there yet. I prefer doing this content where I'm having fun
Right.
and interacting with
Yeah.
people about something that's good. So I don't like doing these "this sucks" videos. But
Mhm.
then you kind of have to, like, you have to. I'm sorry, you have to do them. That's why I make them videos. I don't do them live streams. I just do them videos, and then we can, I can just get the views, and people who don't want to watch that content can just not watch it. And then the positive content, they can watch the positive, which mostly it's positive. But anyways, yeah, we'll see what's going on with it. All right, so let's get back on track. So he proves himself by crushing this thing. I mean, that doesn't really mean much. Ben just gets upset, says fine, he leaves. Now here's where the story kind of starts. So Reed hooks himself up to this mechanical marvel here, presses the space-time experiment. It's like, okay, that's kind of interesting. What is the space-time experimental thing? This is kind of weird. Presses the button and look at how awesome this thing is. I can't even get this in one page.
Kirby machine.
This is like the Kirby machine super
Deluxe.
machine, super deluxe Kirby machine here.
Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. So this is going to take him to the negative zone. Oh, we're going to get back to this. Hold on. The book, Ricardo Jones. Yeah. Okay. He mentions Ricardo and Fantastic Four 51. There you go. Agree because DC built so and Superman. Yes. Got to handle those characters. Yes. I agree. Flash is overpowered. Yeah. Sorry to divert. That's okay. Totally agree about Superman. He's my favorite as well. Yeah. No. We're good. We're hanging out. We're just hanging out. I don't want people to feel. I want this to be let's say 70% structured. Clobby was a very structured guy. He likes it to be like on topic. That's why we save stuff for the after show just in case we want to do stuff. But no, I'm a bit more loose. I like just hanging out and talking about something. If other things come up, we talk about them. That's the end of it. Issue 51 is fire. Mohammed, yes. Galactus is a force of nature. Yes, it is fire. All these tonight are pretty fire. Although Black Panther, I gotta take issue with Black Panther, man. I'm gonna have a word with him after the stream.
He's just testing him, man. Just give him a little test.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough test. We're gonna talk about it in the next issue.
Tough test for tough people, man.
So don't chill for Black Panther on this one, Sean. Black Panther was wrong. Hashtag Black Panther is wrong. I don't know what to tell you on this one. He's fine in the one after that, but in his first appearance, he was wrong. So you got this big football dude, Whitey Mullins. It's like, all right. Hey, yeah, I don't know. Like, what's his name?
Whitey. Yeah.
Whitey. Yeah. It's like, yeah. He's like, hey, you, I'm wearing an orange shirt. What are you wearing? Oh, you're trying to eat your food, eh? And like, really, that's the Human Torch. Like, so.
I know. Like, why are you pissing off the guy who can, like, have you ever seen Firestarter, dude? It's like,
yeah, you're going
what
down.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Have you watched Carrie? Just to,
yeah.
And here comes, look at, oh my God.
And one girl's like, look at his shoulders.
Shoulders Wyatt.
Yeah.
They should have called him Wyatt Shoulder Man or something. Wyatt Wide Shoulders or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, who are you? I'm Wyatt Wingfoot, an awesome character that just appeared in this series for no reason. And who, if only J-Man had a chance to write for this character, it would be a top 5 selling Marvel comic and make everything else look like trash. That's who I am. Well, shit, this guy's pretty good. Okay. Then the dean. This is not the same guy. Oh, it's a different guy. It's the coach. Sorry.
Yeah.
So that's not the dean. It's the coach. Yeah, the coach comes in. Break it up, fellas. Break this up here. What's going on here? Now I told you before, buddy. You better smarten your ass up. It's like, I'm out of here. This is bullshit. I'm cutting out. It's like, all right. And then like, hey, why don't you're a big fella? Why don't you join the football team? He's like, nah, I'm good. The guy's like, yeah, but your dad was a football player. Yeah, I'm good. I like Wingfoot. I mean, Wingfoot is awesome. He's just like,
Yeah,
nah,
they
I'm
never
good.
made a Marvel Legends figure of White Wingfoot.
Why not? They should. I would love to work with this character. I think he's a great character. He's very heroic and noble, and he's a good. I like big, huge, kind of good natured guys. That's why I love Superman so much.
Yeah,
Just like a good natured person.
yeah,
Um, to me, those kinds of characters are. I'm just drawn to those kinds of characters. I started reading Man God, which was that
yeah, yeah,
the Gladiator book, or was it called
yeah,
Gladiator? No, yeah, that's the book, right? No, is that the
yeah,
book?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what the book's called, right? Yeah, so that guy is pretty awesome. Like he's
Mhm.
just like a good, like strong guy or whatever. This was your sort of your, I guess, of the time. I don't know why this went out of style, but this is the sort of kind of guy that you would have looked up to be like, oh man, I wish I was friends with this guy. He's a big, cool guy. He's a nice guy. Stands up for people, and he's strong, but he's also kind. This is the sort of character that you built your comics around, like Superman and whatever, Captain America. Yeah, Wingfoot is definitely interesting. I absolutely think the guy's killer. Native, without going full stereotype. Not even wearing, you think he'd have like maybe even like a feather earring or something just to make, or maybe like a couple of like, like armbands or something, right? But no, he's just wearing regular clothes. He's got his regular hair. Anyway, so back to the negative zone. What? So he walks into this thing, flicks this,
Crackle zone.
turns all of the knobs. And now he's in the crackle zone. Whoa. This is so cool because it's so random. He's just like, I'm going to do this. Like, okay, do it.
He's like, I'm seeing it all in my 3-dimensional vision, but that's not what it really is. But like, he's like, it's incredible. Because where do you stand? Like, what is this?
Yeah, it's like, I know. Yeah, this is insane. Oh, here we go, man.
Oh yeah, this is a collage,
Collage.
a collage, and this is cool because like the lines don't quite line up at a
I
certain
like that.
point, and yeah, it's really neat. I think that's color, right? I don't think that the one I read was color. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, I'm
Maybe
not
it wasn't. It
sure.
was faded. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. Um, all right. So again, negative zone. So basically he needs to be pulled out. So at a certain point in time, the fake Ben Grimm is supposed to pull. He's the only one strong enough to pull him out of the negative zone. But Ben, the fake Ben, wants to kill Reed. So he's like, well, I'll just leave him in there. That's it, right? Oh,
Yeah.
So Byrne brought Wingfoot back in the
Yeah.
80s for a
Didn't
while.
they
He
get
and She-Hulk.
married?
Yes, that's right. I
Didn't
was
they
reading
get
about
married
that.
in a graphic novel in
I'm
the late
not sure,
80s?
but I was reading about Wingfoot after I'd read this comic because I got so pumped up for the guy. Well, not this particular one, but coming up.
Yeah, I remember there's a graphic novel where She-Hulk marries a Native American man.
Then it's him.
It's
Like,
probably him. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, guys. Like, let me know. Yeah.
Yep. Confirmed.
Yes. Yeah, they married. Yeah.
Confirmed. All right. Pull me out. Pull me out.
Oh,
So this
yeah.
entire thing was exploring. Like nothing's like it's just look, it's like what, 2 pages of
So,
exploring.
so the negative zone is made up of negative energy. The Earth is made up of positive energy, and they all exist in this zone. But now that he's traversing the negative zone, as opposed to our positive zone, anything that goes
Oh, you went
to
into the
being
negative
pulled in.
zone.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
went
I
your
did. Yeah.
mic went all weird. So you were in the negative zone just now.
Just to give a demonstration, you know.
Just yeah. And that kids is the negative zone. That's how that works. Yeah. Anyway, so pull back. So he hesitates. He's like, well, maybe I shouldn't pull him back. But then he just feels something like this is my chance. I was
Yeah.
jealous of Reed. I hated him, but I should have tried harder. I should have
Yes. I
pushed
love
my.
it.
This is the anti what goes on today.
I
This,
know.
go ahead, Sean. No, this is great.
It's like a Gen Zer like growing up. It's like, wait a minute, maybe it's my fault. I should have pushed harder. It's like Reed Richards pushed himself and like he'd fail and then he'd come back. It's like I didn't do that. and that's and my failings, I'm resentful of Reed, and I'm gonna try and help now. It's awesome.
Yes.
And he goes,
Oh,
I think like being the Thing is making me act like the Thing, so the Thing is more noble. That's
right.
why this is awesome, because it's like it's not the character showing nobility. It's the a person aspiring to be that character. He's
Right.
he's the Thing, but then he's like now adopting all the traits of the Thing, like noble traits of the Thing. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
You know what this made me think of, even though this is a cheesy thing, but I really like, and this is a segue, sorry, but I really like Three Amigos.
Yeah.
And I really like like towards the end of the third act where Ned is putting the gun. He's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "What do we got to go back to? Like, we've got nothing back home. It's like here
Yeah.
we could actually be the Three Amigos like that we are in these
Yeah.
movies
The
that."
heroes. Yeah.
And then it's like, why don't we just do it? And I really, it's a cheesy movie, which I loved. I love the movie, but
Yeah.
I actually loved that part as a kid. I thought, oh, this is so cool. They're going to become the real heroes now. And like,
Yeah.
I like, I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
And I love this here too, where it's like, it was my fault. I didn't push myself. Just being in Thing's body, hanging around the Fantastic Four, it's inspired this guy to be a better person and to look upon the failings of his life and blame himself and say, I was the one that to blame for not succeeding. And I'm going to do something good finally with my life. And I'm going to try to, save Reed, who I've always, hated. But then the thing snaps because it is still a comic and there has to be some excitement.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what? So that he's getting sucked in. So now he actually gets sucked in. So this is the Ricardo guy getting sucked in. And then he's like, well, now we're both trapped in here, friend. He's like, yeah. He goes, well, I spent years hating this guy, and I ain't even worth his little pinky. That's great. So he throws him back.
Yeah. And goes, yeah, and then he just sits there as he dies. So meanwhile, Ben Grimm is like, oh, I'm Ben Grimm again, man. I'm going to go to Alicia. We're going to have a normal life and everything. And at that moment, that guy dies. And I guess whatever the cosmic energy that gave him Thing powers goes back to him. So now he's the Thing again.
Yep. Hello, I'm going to try to pronounce your name. Yemlehan? Is that Sagir? Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. The Fantastic Four are scientists. Well, they're pilots and scientists. It's a bit of a mix of different occupations, but all kind of somewhat related. So we're talking. This is issue 51. It's about to end though. All right, so he turns back to Ben Grimm after thinking Ben Grimm turns back to the Thing from Ben Grimm. And then takes off.
Take off, eh? Yeah.
Take off, eh? Take off. So then he gets thrown out of the negative zone. He's back, and then it's like, "Oh, you okay?" And then Thing comes back like, "Hey, what the heck?" It's like, "Yeah, it's true. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, the Thing is back." And then it's like, "Yep," and then that's it. Next issue, Black Panther. Wow. So there you go. Hey, in the latest Fantastic Four, they brought him back. Oh, that negative zone guy. So is Ricardo back as a villain? I hope not, because that kind of negates the point of this, right?
Yeah.
What's Fanty saying? Note the Thing fits fairly well into regular. Yes, he does. Oh, stop it, Fanty. I'm gonna give you a. How do you like that? Oh, it's covering your comments being covered by it. Hold on a second. That's not fair. Gotta go back. You're not because you're not seeing it. How do you like that? Yeah. When something goes right, it goes wrong. There is that. There is that. Black Panther. Oh my goodness. Now, do you like? Do the credits on this one, Sean. Then I want to ask you something.
Yeah, get there. Come on.
I'll read Judge Dredd magazine while you're getting the credits here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Judge Dredd dies in this issue. Wow. No.
Fantastic Four, volume only, number 52. Um, so, huh. Uh, so I'm reading this off of Marvel Fandom,
Okay.
and they credit Stanley and Jack Kirby as the writers.
Oh,
Penciled by
interesting.
the great Jack Kirby, inked by Joe Sinnott, colored by Stan Goldberg, lettered by Sam Rosen, and edited by Stan Lee. Yeah, usually it's writer Stanley. Um, I can't remember what the credits and stuff say. We can look at that.
I think because Kirby has to get some writing credits for Black Panther too, right? So maybe the first because it's the first appearance, or but he did do Galactus and Surfer, and I don't think
No,
he got
but they
writing
they
credit
they
on
didn't
that.
do that before, and I don't know. We'll take a look at what the splash page says.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
like he created Silver Surfer, and there wasn't a writing credit there.
let's see what it says here. It says script by Smiley and Stan.
Yeah, art by. I don't know why they're doing that here in the Marvel database, but
That's
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
That is very weird to
Yeah,
have like
I
a note
love
like
this.
that.
Voted the greatest tale of the month by Jack and Stan. I thought that was pretty funny.
This is like a pure action. This is a pure action issue. Won't take long to go through. I wanted to ask, um, do you prefer this Dracula cape on Black Panther or no cape?
I like the cape. And when he didn't have the cape in the movie, I was like, yeah, that's more like I guess modern stuff. But like to me, he always had, and it's a small cape, but it's cool, you know.
I like the Jack Kirby
And
Black Panther series.
yeah, yeah.
He
Sometimes he
doesn't.
had the collar.
He
Yeah,
has the collar. Yeah,
yeah.
he didn't. Now in the Jack Kirby Black Panther series, he didn't have the cape or collar,
Hmm.
but they did that trick of making him instead of gray and instead of black highlights or whatever and shadowing.
Yeah,
They did black shadowing with blue, not gray the way they have it here.
yeah,
And they gave him those lines,
yeah.
like he has lines on his arms,
Right.
and yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's my preferred Black Panther.
That's the action figure that they made for the
I
retro.
bought that action figure.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, that's my preferred Black Panther.
yeah.
For my tastes. All you're saying is Ben is a big guy. Yep, no, I got you. This is from 1966. Garbage Sister is not introduced. Yeah, his sister's. I mean, yeah, she's a character, I guess. Yeah, all right. Fun fact: Black Panther's original name was the Black Leopard for legal reasons.
he
Oh, yes,
he
yes.
he did call himself Black Leopard later on,
Yeah,
actually. Um,
uh,
but then it went back to Black Panther.
yeah,
And they used to have a mask where it was like this. So you see his mouth or whatever.
yeah,
It was all weird
yeah. I like what Fanty's saying here.
ceremonial
Having it as a
cape.
ceremonial cape, I agree. That's great. No cape for when you're going on adventures. He was dark blue later, that's what I like.
Yeah,
I like that's the one I'm talking about. Um,
yeah. That was that figure. Yeah,
that figure, that's my
yeah,
favorite. That's my favorite
yeah.
Black Panther version. Some people think capes are tacky. It depends for me what the character like. Superman obviously needs a cape. Batman needs a cape. Um,
No, capes
so
are awesome. I don't know why people think they're tacky. They make people look regal and awesome. I remember when there was an interview with uh oh man, what's his name? Bill D. Williams for Lando.
Lando,
And he was like and he was like and they gave me a cape, you know, and like he was like he was all into the cape because they gave him a cape in that. Both iterations in Return of the Jedi he has a cape as well, like a tan cape.
I love
Yeah.
all capes on him. He's the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Billy D. Williams is the best. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody knows the Duke's got him. All right, so we're flying around this cool car here.
It's cool, yeah.
It's cool,
It's like
yeah,
the Black Panther gave it to me. Like,
yeah.
okay.
This guy called the Black Panther gave me this awesome vehicle.
And I'm
Cool.
just riding in it. It could be a trap, but whatever.
Yeah. So let's
I
take a
love
look.
this. They go back to this emissary, And he's like, oh yeah, no, we'll totally go. Like they're invited to Wakanda, right? And goes, oh, excellent, sir. I will now, yeah, and they'll do that. He goes, I will now tell the prince, right? And he takes this small, it's a smartphone or whatever, and
The smartphone,
then
yeah.
and then Reed Richards like, can he actually like transmit messages halfway around the globe with that? Like, so yeah, so now we got this. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's terrible. Like, this is what the heck's going on here. I like this,
What the
like,
hell? But he has this like, but then it's this Jack Kirby thing. Wakanda is filled with Kirby machines. That
oh,
would have
big
been
time.
cool. In the movie didn't show, both movies didn't really show Wakanda. It's like, and when they did, it was chintzy and stupid looking.
Yeah.
And to me, they should have dived into the Kirby stuff.
Yeah. Originally, you can see this cold tiger, but Kirby decided on Black Panther. The Black Panther organization showed up. Yes, I do know that it came up after they briefly did the
The character, yeah.
yeah.
Around the
I do
same
know that.
time, though, yeah.
It's very difficult to, yeah. I was pissed last night. A man, I don't know who that is. Stan, who's that? And Disney went and targeted copyright strikes.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I haven't even talked about.
Well, I don't know who that. Is that the person who plays May or whatever? I know people have these names. I don't know any of these names.
That's Amandla is May Osho.
Is May and Osho? Okay, yeah, okay, that's the person. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, there's all this thing where it's like, oh, we're targeting these people. I don't know who you people are. I watched the TV show. It's garbage. I don't care about what lore it broke. I don't care about any of these things. I care about a quality program.
Yeah, a quality show, and it's you can't follow it. Yeah,
it's bad. If it's a good,
why. Yeah, I don't know why anyone's. I watched the episode. I don't know why anyone's doing anything. I don't know why they're all attacking that place. It's like they're trespassing all the time. It's like,
yeah,
what? Who said that this is what the Jedi were? Like, anyway.
Right. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I only care about a show that I can watch that has entertainment value and some decent characters, and it had neither of those things, so it's garbage.
Yeah.
If it's a good show, then I'll look into the lore. Like if I watch and thought, oh, that was not too bad, and then you can look into the backstory and say, oh, did the lore get broken, or were they going with canon? I mean, at this point, there's so many Star Wars things. I don't know what's canon and what's not. All I know is that if it's a show that's good or not, and it's not a good show, period. It's not objective. Well, that's your opinion. No, it's garbage. I trust me, it's garbage. I watched it all without prejudice. I don't care about any of these people. I have nothing against anyone. I literally don't care. I don't know their names. I don't know who they are on Twitter. Oh, so-and-so attacked the fans. I don't know who this person is. I'm just watching a TV show. Like I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Let's so here's Wakanda. They've got there's the king there. Yeah. He's pretty buff. Raise the totem. This totem is awesome.
Yeah.
Where was this totem? They should have had this in the movie.
I don't know. That movie was based on modern at the time, modern comics. So
yeah, I guess so. So here's the Black Panther outfit. He puts it on. The Black Panther shall greet them. Meanwhile, here's Wyatt. He's sleeping.
He's mega sleeping, man. He sleeps through this whole thing.
Cool. Yeah, what the heck? Surprise!
Surprise!
Yeah, how's it going? This is great. They're all happy. And he's still sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like, we've been invited to Wakanda. All right, let's do it. It's like, should he come? I guess so. He's kind of asleep, but yeah, just bring him along. They got, and this, just to remind you, the Inhumans.
Yeah. Karnak is like, I'll get out of this thing, and he can't.
Karnak can find the weakness, and Medusa's got long hair. Just call the Inhumans. We should do the Inhumans version.
Yeah.
Black Bolt can shatter a star or something.
Remember, someone made a Saturday morning cartoon intro for Watchmen.
I do. It's hilarious.
That was hilarious. And you know what was great? It really worked because I still remember it was called the Watchmen.
I remember. Yeah, and it's like it's like Ozymandias is like riding that like links
Yeah.
or whatever. You're like, what is
Yeah.
going on here? It's like, so,
Yeah.
and then like him and Rorschach team up. You're like, oh god, they would never, like, they despise
They
each other,
never be- yeah,
or whatever. It's all this like really stuff that would never happen.
yeah, it's a
It's pretty funny.
kidified version of it, right?
It's
Yeah.
the kid version of it. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
Fanny saying? To avoid to avoid people thinking they were connected, it's way better name. Yeah. Black Panther. You gotta
Yeah.
go with that. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, it's a tech jungle. The
Yeah.
Stenberg Girl is the crappy twins. Yeah, okay, that's right. Multiracial.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. I don't know who they. I know who. I'll try to remember. I'll try to remember, but I'm probably not going to remember. Okay,
They're
so he
so
breaks this
crappy.
thing open.
Anyway, I was singing the Edison twins, but the crappy twins.
No, I do like the Edison twins. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Someone should do that for Acolyte.
Yeah.
So remember, the Inhumans are still here. Crystal doesn't have her outfit, man. Come on. All right. Meanwhile, these Wakandan guys have all this like awesome technology.
Yeah. It's
Monitoring.
wicked. Here they come. Da-na-na. So
Oh,
this
look
is
at this.
Wakanda,
Wow.
basically.
Yeah, look at Wakanda. This place is crazy.
Mm.
Oh my god, this is like the best place ever. They landed like, whoa, this is awesome. I like Wyatt here. He's up with his purple pants and his not just the Hulk. Everybody wears purple pants.
Yeah.
You're not cool unless you wear purple pants. Lumbering fool, you'll never reach me in time. What? Screw you. He runs over.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was a trap.
The Black Panther's here. He does a split kick. Like
He
the
Van Damme.
damage. Yeah.
The Van Damage attack. What the heck? Oh my god. Not the Van Damage attack. He Van Damned them.
Van Dam.
I think that's what everyone says. No, that was awesome, man. What the heck? I'm giving the clap for that one. Yeah, good job, man. Good job, Black Panther came in with a bang, man. He landed and beat the shit out of these guys. The rest of this comic book is all fighting. I like Wingfoot gets in there. It's like, I wouldn't bet on that, Mr. Richards. I like that, Mr. Richards, and everything like that. Got the tech jungle. Yep. Why is no one muzzled Maximus? Yeah. What's Maximus's powers again? He can mind control you. Is that what it is, or tell you what to do? What is Maximus's powers? I can't remember.
Yeah, isn't that what it is? I don't know.
Yeah, flame on. He flipped, and then Johnny got trapped in this thing.
Yeah.
What the heck? That was a fail. That was a super fail. This is great with the eyes and all that. What about Johnny? What the heck happened to him? Look at this thing is like smashing all the Kirby equipment. I like how he's like, "Don't do it, Mr. Grimm. Put that iron device down. Put it down." He's like, "Oh, you got to be kidding! I only answer to the only guy who gives me orders who can lick me." It's like, "Oh, okay." And then he tries to like lick him.
I like he calls everyone sir.
And yeah, Mr. Whatever. Hey, Matthew Pounder, how's it going? Hey, okay, hey. One reason Wakanda's landlocked. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, no, man, that entire movie, that's the worst MCU movie. I'm sorry.
That movie is one of the worst. Yeah, did you say it's the worst?
Oh, it's the worst.
That or Eternals.
No, Wakanda Forever is the worst.
Yeah.
It ruined Namor, who's like it's Marvel's first character and one of my favorite characters of all time. So
he never came back after that.
He's never coming back. It's done. Namor's done. Namor.
Yeah.
Stupid ass garbage. Okay, so Maximus is science. He's crazy. He needs to stay out of the lab. Seriously, no lab for that guy. Yeah. No lab for you. Wyatt Wingfoot is like, okay, we've got to do something. I'm serious now, Mr. Grimm here. I'm not messing around. All right, so I like this. So it's like hiding the here comes the guys approaching with these super weapons. It's all like Transformer weapons or something. Whoa, she jumps over. The art is great here, of course. She turns invisible. This is pretty neat. She turns invisible, but Black Panther still has the senses and stuff too, and sound and everything. So, but she's smart too. She's like, I can't just stay invisible and stand still. He's not going to fall for that. I still have to get away. Like being invisible is not enough to escape Black Panther. And but then he runs and he's like, oh, very clever, but I got you. And he jumped. You got to think he was so fast that he got into the invisible force field. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They seriously ruined Namor. Oh, yeah. Chala isn't even wearing black silk. I know.
Black silk underwear.
I do have. I you know what? I know you said that, but I do have that one.
You want some advice? Take your fancy clothes and your black silk underwear and go back to Disneyland.
He would go to Disneyland because they'd probably have a T'Challa thing there somewhere. So
yeah, why not?
Yeah,
White is very formal. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Rickers, Mr. Grimm, Johnny. Yeah, that's great. Wyatt Wingfoot is the best. So he jumps into the force field, which is pretty good, and then he smokes her. So there you go. All right, now I got to get the others. Dun, 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 dun. Things like washing up here.
Washing up.
Gotta wash it up here. Blah, 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 blah. That liquid is but one of many traps. Oh, Ben, you fell for it. This is the second time tonight that he's fallen for that. Really, he keeps falling for. Oh, someone's dinging me. Is that someone in our chat here? Or is that one of my friends who's not watching the stream?
So what happened here? Things saw a puddle of water, and was like, "Let me wash up." And then he's like, "No, it's devitalizing water." And it's like, "Oh no, I fell for the washing up with devitalizing water trick."
Yeah, that's the second time this month I've fallen for it.
That's the second time this month. Is a random pool of water I start splashing my face with.
Yeah. RR is sending me links to Prisoners of Gravity. Sean and I, we know Prisoners of Gravity. We're Canadians. Yeah. It's like super, like we know all that. I know Chado.
RR is Canadian, right?
You're Canadian. I guess he has to be because not.
Yeah, if you know what that is, then you gotta be. You gotta be.
But thanks for the links. He sent us some links to check out. I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen some of those in like a long time, so I wouldn't mind.
I regret. I was gonna. They have the Jack Kirby episode in 3 parts. I was gonna splice them together and send them to you to send to Clobby, and I never did that.
Yeah,
it was all brand new interview material, so I don't even know if Clobby saw it, because if he didn't know what Prisoners of Gravity was, he probably never saw it.
Yeah, so, there's a good chance he saw those at least, I think, because I think he might have been aware of it, but I'm not sure. But thanks, R. I'll just check those out on my free time. I haven't seen that. Even Black Panther can still smell you. That is true. Shame they later ditched the cloak. We were just talking about that. I like my preferred Black Panther. I'll show you my preferred one after in the after show. The only reason Black Panther is doing this to test himself against the yes. Don't you? Oh, Fanny, you're getting ahead of You're getting ahead of yourself here. You're bad Fanty. You're too. You've gone too ahead of yourself. I have to give you a how rude.
How rude.
You're getting ahead of yourself. All right, we're hold on. He's still got to beat up the Fantastic Four, so he's beating them up. Thing grips a Kirby device thing, but then he punches them. They just tackle with them, throw him down, electrocute him. Okay, massive fight here, and then Wyatt Wingfoot. I'm just gonna call him Wingfoot because it's tongue twisting me. Wingfoot's beating the crap out of people.
Yeah,
it's okay. He's native, so he's allowed to fight the Africans. It's not. No, I think that's allowed. You can do native on African or African on native fighting is fair. I think.
Yeah.
Or you're Welsh. You're Welsh. Interesting. You have still. Oh, nice. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Prisoners of Gravity, man. We love that. Commander Rick and all that stuff. Like we were like all into it. And we're like super. There's another show called. There's a few. What was it called? Monster Cinema.
Okay.
Is that what it was? Monster Cinema? Yeah. Oh, what was it? What did you say, Sean?
I
Did you say
didn't say
something?
anything, but
Oh, yeah, Monsters. No, Monster Cinema. No, that's not what it was. Ah, damn.
what was it? Was it Godzilla movies and things, or
All that kind of stuff. But no, it was more than that. It was Sinister Cinema. Sinister Cinema.
Sinister Cinema? I don't know if I remember that.
Let's look it up.
Because the WTV Buffalo 29 used to play Sunday afternoon Godzilla movies. Or was it Saturday? I can't remember. And they used Turning Japanese in their commercials, like Turning Japanese. I think I'm Turning Japanese, and they showed like a bunch of clips.
Sinister Cinema, homage horror, same as Mystery Science Theater. No, that wasn't it. Then it was something. I'll remember it. And they would talk about like that. I think they showed Lone Wolf and Cub, or it was called what's the real name? What's the fake name? Shogun Assassin. They showed like Shogun Assassin clips. You're like, what the heck?
Oh, that's awesome.
Remember. It was Sinister Cinema, I think. Anyway, so
Canadian or something, or
Canadian,
anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, so Wingfoot is beating the crap out of all these guys. Here comes Reed. This is cool. He's like grabbed his own arm to make it like a lasso. That's kind of neat. But dodges it, punches him again, dodges it again. Here comes the arms. Here comes Human Torch. So basically what happened is Wingfoot actually rescued Human Torch, which is awesome. So then Human Torch puts fire on everybody. So he's actually saved him. And then Black Panther's like, okay, I'm going to explain why I'm doing all this. And then he removes his mask. So yes, Wyatt Wingfoot is just amazing, an amazing character. All right. Before we do the final issue of the night, which is introduction of another character, Claw. Oh, why is that coming up? Bastards. I can't do it fast enough. Before we do the final issue of the night, I like to do it at this time because I always forget. I want to remind everybody Monday, it's the Legion live stream. 3 more issues of the Legion of Superheroes. So I know you guys already know about it. This is just for people watching later. So make sure you're there for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Wednesday, I'm going to be on the Action Elite talking about the A-Team film, which I didn't think was that bad. But anyway, and Sean and I are going to do part 2 of Legacy, the Art of Transformers packaging. We had so much fun doing it that we lost track of time and we only finished half the book. So we're going to do the other half of the book sometime next week whenever Sean wants to do it. I just can't do it Thursday. Otherwise, I'm open. So I could do it Tuesday or Wednesday. Or we could wait till the week after. And that's going to all be next week. And then next Friday, of course, is Fantastic Fridays continuing. Sean, what do you got going on your channel coming up?
I was gonna say next week I'm gonna be posting a video probably every week. I'll try to, because I'm gonna be on jury duty. I got summoned. So J-Man, it's day to day. If I get picked for a trial, then I can't do anything. So
yeah, I know how it goes. Yeah. Just pretend you hate everything.
Yeah, I will.
First, you gotta get picked.
Does this person's skin color bother you? Is like, yeah, sure. No. if it gets me home.
I despise that skin color.
Yeah.
It's like what's in order? Tell me the skin colors that you despise the most.
Yeah. We're gonna show you a scale, and you you rank them 1 to 10. It's like
yeah. No, if you go for jury duty, when you do, when's your jury duty? When is it? When's the day you have to go in? This Monday?
Monday. Yeah.
Okay. So this Monday you go in, and then if they don't pick the jury, then you just keep coming back till they pick them. That's it.
Right. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you're selected, you're selected. All right. So there you go. Okay. So Sean's channel, make sure you guys are subscribed. All right. Let's talk about this one. You haven't finished the 2 yet. Oh, so perfect. Yes. This is a great one. Chiller Monster Horror Theater.
Yeah, that's from SCTV.
Yes, yeah, that's no. This was a legit. I'm not saying that's not a legit
It's
show.
on YouTube, J-Man.
Is it? Oh, is it on YouTube?
Yeah, there's clips, but
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be there. All right. What is the credits for Fantastic Four? Last issue of tonight, issue number 53.
All right. Fantastic Four, volume only, number 53. Release date May 10th, 1966. Cover date August 1966. I haven't been doing that, so I should. Penciled and plotted and ideas by the great Jack Kirby. Inked by Joe Sinnott. Lettered by Artie Simic. And word bubbles by Stanley. There you go.
All right.
And there is a Clobberin time in this, 100%. So I saw it.
Yeah. Oh my God! Wow. Awesome. Nice. I don't have any of these. I don't think I have anything to like number 80 or no. What's the issue where Claw is like over top of everybody? He's super big. I have that one.
Oh.
I don't know what number it is, but somebody will know, and we're definitely going to cover it. So I've got that one. I only have 2 issues of Fantastic Four. Crystal joining the FF, that red cover. No, that's such a lie. I have way more issues than that. What am I talking about? I've got a few of those. What do I know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, so Wakanda here, they're all sitting there getting the big entertainment here. It looks really nice. I love the swoosh here, the whoosh, the Johnny Storm swoosh. They're all like, "Hey, Thing, you look pretty cool, yeah." So Black Panther, this is badass. Black Panther's walking around, smoking. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. 70s Black Panther, smoking. Now here's the tale of his father finding these sound creations, I guess. The claws. So Claw can create these like sonic kind of energy beings. That didn't happen in the movie, but in any case. So here you go. So they're like, what the hell? So they're shooting the crap out of this thing. It just goes crazy. And then there's a sonic elephant. I like that they're red too. I think that's kind of neat. I don't know why. I just think that's really neat. This sonic red creature, but just destroying the friggin' jungles. And look at Thing, he's yawning. Yawn. Oh, this is a boring story. Like, how is this boring? Like, Thing, this is not boring. There's a lot of action going on. Like, stop it.
When you're the Thing, then everything's boring, right?
Yeah. You got 56, not 65. Okay. Oh, 65. Oh, you're saying it's 56. Okay. Oh, is it 56? Then I've got that one. So that's my oldest FF comic. That's decent. That's pretty decent. Like anything in the first 100 is going to be expensive. And I've got a few. I really like Crystal a lot. So I was getting a lot of the Crystal issues back when I was in my Crystal phase. Check out this table. It's like, wow, what is this? It's like it's marble, but I didn't even pay any attention to it. But marble isn't worth that much money. No. Hold on a second. It's vibranium. I love that there's a vibranium like bench or whatever this thing is, like this table bench thing. It's like, that's cool. So vibranium is the big thing on Wakanda, which everybody knows that now. That's just a known fact. It is kind of weird that Wakanda and vibranium and adamantium, and I remember when I knew about these things and I felt very special. It's like, oh, Wolverine has those those metal claws. Why doesn't can't Hulk just break them? I was like, no, they can't. You can't break them. It's adamantium. What's that? Is that like some stupid thing? It's like, no, his claws are. Now everyone knows that.
Yeah, and vibranium was a very obscure thing. Adamantium was the more mainstream comic thing, right?
Yeah.
That it was the hardest metal on Earth. But now because they couldn't use adamantium because that was Fox. They went with vibranium being the most like I thought the shield eventually was adamantium, Cap's shield, but in the movies is vibranium. But yeah, no, it's weird that now everyone knows all this stuff. Like, only Thor can pick up his own hammer. Thanos, all that stuff, right? And the Infinity Gauntlet, was just a comic thing. Like, comic guys knew what that was.
Yeah, that's cool.
And now it's everywhere.
Yeah, I'll give credit where it's due for that. I mean,
no, I've always said phases 1 to 3 are a master class in branding, because I'll say this and we'll move on, but like in the beginning of all this in phase 1, you probably remember, you could probably still find them online. There are articles about how like there's no possible way that they can do Avengers and people will like it because no one knows what the Avengers is. More people know what Justice League is than the Avengers. Right. But they made people care. It's like it wasn't a mainstream thing. Now it is. Now it's on T-shirts. I see kids wearing Avengers shirts. They didn't know what that was before that movie. They really knew how to brand all this stuff. Like, everyone knows who the Guardians of the Galaxy are. They're not the real ones, but they know the Guardians, right? So,
they know the fake Guardian. They know the volume.
Yeah, they don't know like Martin X and like Charlie 23.
They don't know the real Defenders, but anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
All right, so Black Panther. What? Tell us more about this story. Sure. Let me continue on with my head in the corner here. This guy Claw, who looks pretty awesome. He looks pretty badass. Yeah. He's like an asshole. Not a badass. He looks like an asshole. So this asshole Claw came in and just started killing everybody because he's a dick. Shoot them! Like, this is crazy. And he killed the father, T'Chaka. Hey, they never said T'Challa. Oh my God, did they never? Hey, I don't think they say his name.
No, didn't they say it in the last issue? Like, they don't call him Black Panther all the time. I don't know. Fanty, do you know?
What the hell? No, I don't remember seeing T'Challa now that I'm thinking about it. I could be wrong again. That is so crazy, but definitely T'Chaka is noted. Okay, so his hand was injured here, so that's we know he's going to have the claw hand. It's not a claw; it's just like looks like a satellite dish or something, right? Like, it's kind of like
yeah.
Oh, my hand! They call him King T'Challa of Wakanda. Okay, so maybe they called him in the very beginning.
Yeah.
And I just missed it. I wanted to point it out in the thing, but I guess I missed it. So anyways. So he's telling the story of the dad dying. He's like, okay, well, what about your Black Panther and all that stuff? It's like, oh, it's a secret. It's a handed down from chieftain to chieftain. It's like, okay, well, why'd you try to trap us? Yeah, good. What the hell? I why did you do all this crap? Well, Claw's returned, and I wanted to see if I was good enough to fight him.
T'Challa here looks like he's modeled after Sidney Poitier.
Yep.
They always model him after somebody, so yeah. Anyway.
This is Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying. It's like that
right.
That is Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, that's not like, oh, that kind of looks like, it's like, that is him. Why is he in this comic?
Yeah.
Remember when he was Mothra in South Park?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sidney Poitier was Mothra.
Yeah.
I agree, man. Okay, hold on a second. We're getting.
Claw gets good.
Yeah, I don't know. He has to hold his arm up higher to get that reception. Yeah, for sure. I agree. It's all beyond.
It's like rabbit ears, where you had to do this, and you could watch the show clear. And if you did this, then anyway.
Make it better.
Turn down the suck knob.
Yeah, you want the suck knob? You want the suck knob? Hold on, that. Hold on.
Make it better. Turn up the good. Turn down the suck. Turn down the suck knob.
I like how Terry's behind going, Bobby did like the shit in your mouth, and he did like the turn down the
You like
suck
that
knob.
too, but yeah.
Yeah, turn down the suck knob.
Because I think you said it a couple times. It's like he wanted it. Yeah.
Turn down the suck knob, man. Yeah, because the guy's like,
yeah.
yeah. The guy's like, "Oh, watch this movie that I made." They're like, this sucks. It's like make it better. Turn down the suck knob.
Turn down suck. Turn up the good. Turn down the suck knob.
Make it better. Turn off the good. Turn down the suck. Turn down the suck knob. Anyways.
God.
All right. Okay, so then they're shooting this energy being here. He's the sound guy, and he blows up, which just knocks the shit out of him. Now it's time for and even Wyatt's getting in on it. I like these sonic beings. Oh my god, jeez! I was looking at Flame On, and I was like, hey, that's not Clobberin Times. All right,
both of them.
It's both of them in one. Right. They tricked me on this one. All right, so in honor of our buddy, let's do it.
It's Clobberin time.
Yeah. All right.
I'm drinking
there you
water,
go.
So.
Have all right. Yeah, I don't consume any food after 4:30 p.m. Okay. All right, but Sonic guys attacking. These Sonic guys are so cool. I like this pure red, like very bright, colorful attack here. It's so cool. Just fighting it out, and again, massive battle. Got some crackle here a little bit. He gets knocked down. The invisible force field helps. Now here it's coming out of her head here, but I like Wyatt. It was like rumblings in the distance. They're coming closer. It's like, oh shit. Grabs like this huge like boulder.
Yeah.
And look at Black Panther. I love this. This is very cinematic.
Yeah.
This like running like you just see like going through the trees and like I think they missed a lot of cheers. Yes. I think they missed a lot of the beauty of Black Panther and the movements.
Yeah.
This is something that Frank Miller really did well. Kirby, of course, did it amazing, but Frank Miller really did it great with Daredevil. This like sleekness and this almost the beauty of like just the movements of Daredevil with even Elektra as well. Black Panther, it like Thing, like, you know, he's a big guy. He moves slow. He's lumbering a bit. And then Black Panther's like just like going through these trees, you know, like Tarzan or something. And then, you know, lands and then boom, comes through. And then look at this. He comes right in and immediately like 2 kicks in the back here. I don't know what he's doing here with his arms, but like, you know, he's flipping this other guy. There's Claw there, and now after he's got in and taken out the guys, now it's like, okay, I'm coming for you now, like coming for you, buddy. He has there's the claw hand right there. So first appearance of the claw hand. Tries to like kind of blast or whatever, and then turn.
Yeah, the
so
claw, the claw I'm more familiar with is Secret Wars, where he's all the red and whatever, and he's all
he'll be that in the next appearance. That's coming up.
Yeah.
Whatever issue it was, I don't. Whatever. Fanti said 56 or something. So then, he makes like a Sonic Panther, and then there's a Sonic Elephant again, breaking just the crap out of everything. Boom. Clobby gets up, grabs him. It's like like a pile driver or something here. Pile driver. And Wyatt, the elephant's gone. See if Ben needs any help. Like Wyatt is now part of this team fighting guys. How awesome is that? All right, Bobby, thanks so much. We appreciate you coming by.
Right,
have a good one. Cheers. Miller really captured the entire sequence. Yes, no, exactly. Yeah. Kirby's the man who kind of like got us into that. A lot of art. I mean, they had sequential art, But the layouts of Frank Miller, the way he did it in those Daredevils with the layouts and like the fluidity of it, and you're like, oh shit, this is something that was crazy. Like you never really saw that kind of thing. Excuse me. Okay. Picks up Ben. You guys all right? Black Panther's continuing to fight a Red Panther Sonic thingy. And then he's gonna get blasted with the claw. Then they must die, and starting with you. It's like, but the machine gets destroyed. And like I love this like coming forward. And then the explosions are coming like towards you. So cool. That's awesome. And then massive just explosion. And you're just like, okay, I guess like is Claw dead in there?
Yeah. He's not, but yeah. Well, he turns into something.
Well, they did. You know what? I like that they didn't cheat you on here.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, my father's been avenged. That's like, okay, you're good. You're they all put his hand in support.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, the Yancey Street Gang. That's funny.
Yeah.
But they show Claw. They show him go into the thing.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Merry Marvel Marching Society.
Yes.
I
wanted to show everybody the Black Panther. Let's see, Black Panther volume. Yeah, this one right here. Oh yes, this series is killer. This is the Black Panther I like. Exactly this.
Who wrote these? It's not Kirby.
Yeah.
It? Oh yeah. Oh, and written and drawn by Kirby.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
This comp, I made a massive mistake. I started to read all these,
and then you watched the movie,
and then I went to go. So the movie had come out.
Yeah.
And I liked Black Panther in the Civil War movie. I thought he looked really cool. I have tons of Black Panther stuff. I bought 2 metal figures. I bought a plushie toy. I bought the dreaded Funko Pops. I was like, oh man, I bought the Marvel Legends Black Panther. I was like, I'm the Black Panther friggin' guy. I'm like, after Civil War, I was like, this guy's the damn best. And then I was like, okay, let's go to Comixology. Oh, Black Panther sale. Boom. Order the whole thing. Jungle Action. Ordered them all. Ordered all of these. I was like, shit, here we go. Black Panther. Started reading these. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. This entire thing is massively action. We might actually cover this because there's not that many, but look, right away, it's like massive action. Look, this is the second page. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
With a sword. Guys, this is Black Panther. There's still 15 of us? There's 15 people watching right now. Okay, so some people bow out. I know it's the end of the stream, so people bowed out. But there's still 15 people left. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, look. Look at this sword fighting guy. Who is this character? It's just nobody. Yeah. Nobody cares about this. Look how awesome he is. This is all fighting. Then the guy escapes, and there's this character. It's like, who's this little weird guy? Here's this mystical frog thing. You're like, what the hell is going on here? Then all of a sudden, helicopter shows up. Look at these helicopters. Look at these vehicles. Then he starts fighting this guy with the vehicles here. I might collect this entire series, to be honest with you, in physical form. This is insane. So then, okay, now you got these pirate guys. And look, dude, you just had a sword fight guy. Now this monster came. This is the same comic. This is not the next issue. This is the same this isn't a fucking triple size, like this is the same comic. Nothing's happened. It's the same thing. Look how crazy this is. Then look at this guy. Look at these weird guys. Then these guys show up with jetpacks. and shoot. Okay, so they're trapped in this vehicle in this thing, and they're shooting them here. Boom, they go through. This guy gets shot at. Black Panther starts kicking the crap out of these guys, punching the shit out of this guy. Look at this weapon. Look at her. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're totally Kirby characters. Like, look at the
Whoosh.
design. Yeah.
Friggin' grabs his friggin' face, throws him down. Oh, the frog goes in the thing. Hot potato with the frog. Blast it out of his hand. And then this guy shows up.
Yeah. Dun.
This is the greatest number one in the history of comic books. I read this and I thought, I can't believe this. I was like, then I read the next. I'm not going to go through them all. Then I read the next issue, and then next and the next. So I started reading all this, and I'm like, Black Panther is the best character of all time. I can't believe this. Then we watched the movie. I was like, oh, what the heck? This is not very good. And I don't hate the movie or anything like that, but like, when you're looking at this comic and you're like, oh my God, this is just insane. And I read like the next 3 or 4 after, and you're like, what the heck? It's like, there's so many characters. It's just adventure. He's not even on Wakanda. It's just constant adventuring. Yeah. And I thought, this Black Panther movie is going to be the greatest friggin' movie ever. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's okay, I guess. And everyone's like, yeah, it's great. I was like, yeah, it's okay. And then you're in that situation where you're like, well, what do you mean it's okay? Why aren't you saying it's the best? Did you read these comics?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like the post-Kirby issues, yeah.
These characters are just IP. It's like you just wanted to watch like a mopey movie about, like oppression and stuff, right? So
when did Kirby finish? No, this is still Kirby. You can tell right away.
Yeah.
When did Kirby finish volume 1? Let's see. Oh, look. Oh, it's only goes up to 15. No, not even that. So this is okay. So where's the hey Dave C, what's going on?
Hey Dave C.
Hold on a second. So Kirby didn't even do, where did Kirby end? 13 maybe? Yeah, that's
no,
I'm not sure now. Hold on.
So, no.
No, this isn't it. I want to see what it is. Oh, it's Jim Shooter plot. Well, they tried to do a little bit of Kirby here. It's not Kirby, but they tried to, it seems like there's a lot of guys, but no, this isn't good. So let's see. They kept his font though. There's only 15 issues. So I guess he just did 12. He did 1 year. Yeah, this is it. This is Kirby. Okay, so he did 1 year.
Yep.
Oops, let me get rid of that bar in my head. Yeah, so Kirby did 1 year of Black Panther. I mean, there's only 15 issues of that volume 1, and then it looks like there's like a gap. It must be called. Maybe does it go to Jungle Action, or does it get called something else? I'm not sure what it gets called after that. But those 12 Kirby issues are unbelievable. I think I read all 12. Yeah, Jungle Action. Yeah, those are good. Those are pretty cool too. I don't think he did any of those.
No.
But these 12 Kirby comics of Black Panther are unbelievable. And I literally I was like, why don't they take, I would actually just make that movie. Exactly what it is with all those weird characters. Can you imagine? The thing is that when you're reading those Black Panthers, just like these Fantastic Fours, and Silver Surfer, all this stuff, it's like it unlocks such potential and imagination. Like, oh my God, like I can't believe what's going on. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is Black, and because I had read 0 Black Panther comics, and after I saw Civil War, Civil War did its job. It got you excited for Black Panther. I hated Iron Man in that movie, but it got you excited for Black Panther. And then they dropped the ball because I went and read all the comics and I thought, well, they're just going to do this, aren't they? And then no, it was because they had, remember, they can fool you, but they should have enough. Like they've got the technology now. It's not like when we were kids, you knew like they're doing Spider-Man. You knew, you're like, well, it's probably not going to be that awesome. Like, you know what I mean? You kind of accepted it and loved it for what it was. Same as with Red Brown Captain America and some of these. And you're like, yeah, they're cool. Like I loved Hulk as a kid, but I knew it was kind of like, this isn't like Hulk really, but you know, it's kind of neat, you know. There's jungle action. Yeah. Kirby's Run was more fun. And Phantom, J-Man. And his first appearance. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks for checking that. But yeah, like, I mean, if you have not read those Jack Kirby Black Panthers, I mean, you just saw me go through it. It's like the entire thing is insane. Like every page is the best. Like I don't know what to tell you. It's crazy. Like every page of that issue 1 is the best. So anyway, okay. Anything else to discuss? So again, next week, let's see what we're covering next week before we go. So next week is 54, 55, 56 annual 4. So that's what it is, unless Sean's on jury duty.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
God,
Monday is and if Sean is, so Sean, if for some reason you do get selected or whatever, I'll do alternative programming. I'll come up with some other stuff to talk about. Like maybe I've been doing I've been heavy into these old not old, but into these Dread magazines, and they're really cool. And if you buy them on digital, you also get a PDF of it, so I can actually do a PDF. I can actually go through it.
Yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that 18 thing. It's gonna be cool, man. Like the
you should be somewhat okay because like these court cases don't go into the night or whatever. Like,
no, hopefully not.
Yeah, so you should be all right. I've gone a few times.
They'll reject me the first day or something, and I'll just go home.
Yeah, you might not even get the way it works is that first. The way I worked was that we all came in a room. They picked 12 people, and then if you weren't picked, you left.
Yeah,
you leave the room.
Okay.
Then they ask those 12 people questions. Then they call you back and they're like, "Hi, we've selected 6 people. We need to select 6 more." They draw another 12 names. Okay, if your name's not drawn, go out.
Yeah.
Like I went in twice. I came in. They're like, "We have our 12 guys. You're good. Bye." That's it. I had to go, but my wife had to go 2 days. Like she went the first day. They didn't pick 12. They couldn't pick it. She came back the next day, and then they picked someone, and they didn't pick her. So then there you go.
Okay.
Just tell the truth.
Yeah.
He tells the truth just like. Let's see. Fantastic Four 21 to 15 straight run recently just sold for $6. Wow. $7,000. I don't think I can afford that. Could you ask top 5 stream comic? Yeah, I could. Yeah, I definitely can figure out something to do just to talk. I was trying to come up with a list of my favorites. Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's charging. I was trying to come up with like top 5s. I could do my top 10 movies of all time, or maybe my top 20 movies of all time. So that might be something interesting to do. Something fun. And I've got like I tried to do Clobberin Times did a lot of great videos where it was our streams where it would be like, you know, my top 100 characters or something like that, or top whatever. It's hard for me to get, like, I can do my top 10 movies, and I could do another like maybe 15 movies that I really love. And then, you know, like, do I say Karate Kid part 2 is better than Back to the Future part 1. Like, I don't like, how is, I guess not. Like, I guess Back to the Future is better than Karate Kid, but I mean, how do I rank those? Like, Sean, what do you like more? Like, RoboCop or like Terminator or something? I mean, like, how do you even like, can you rank that? Like, can you say one is better? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
Like,
get
what would you-
ranking things. Like, I don't really need to rank things. Like, if I bought it, I probably love it. So
Yeah. Yeah, like what's better like rank this, like Terminator, RoboCop, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Superman or something. I guess Superman's my favorite out of those, but okay, take that one out of it. And then what's the ranking?
Yeah.
Right. And then if you throw Back to the Future in there, what's the ranking now? Alien. Like, I can give you my 10 favorite movies that are like, yeah, these are my 10 solid. My favorite movie is Conan, but like the others, like I can give you my 10 solid. These are my 10 favorites. Right.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, after that, I love Alien. I love Dread, the movie Dread.
Yeah.
I love like Total Recall, like Karate Kid, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Like every Ray Harryhausen. I can't even rank all the Ray Harryhausen.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I just say Clash of the Titans because it has the most monsters.
Yeah.
Clobberin time. Sorry, why Black Rain didn't appear in 1984? Did it? Was he not in? Oh, wait, is he not in that?
No, he's not in. He's not.
Yeah, he's not in. He's not on. Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I love those. I love those streams. I watch all that stuff. Yeah, I know. I remember. Hey, Slade. Yeah, I remember. He would say that. So yeah, it's very difficult to do something like that, to give like a numerical value. One of my favorite movies is The Warriors. So do I like The Warriors more than Terminator 1, like, or Terminator 1 and 2? Like, how do you, and then do you cheat? Because I cheat. I just say both Terminator movies as one entry.
Yeah, it's like Star Wars Empire Return of the Jedi is one.
That's one movie, right?
Yeah.
So I cheat like that, right? Like, sometimes I don't have to cheat. Like, I can say I definitely like Conan the Barbarian more than Destroyer, and I wouldn't put them together, but I could just say, well, I love them both, so I don't really care. Obviously, this Barbarian is much better. He's very cool, but underused character. You always needed to either be in Wakanda immediately. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Breakdown categories, top sci-fi. Yeah, I tried to even do that. Kirby will be number one. Oh, if you're talking about comic creators, then Kirby is number one. That's easy. But then after that, what do you say? Because then it starts getting into, I like Kurt Swan because Superman's my favorite character, and Kurt Swan did most of the ones that we know about. That's Kurt Swan. I don't know anything but Kurt Swan pre-Crisis. Hold on a second. No, I don't know. I can't name anybody. Can you name anyone who drew Superman that you would have known?
This one is the one everyone goes to, but I mean, like, Joe Shuster.
Who else is there? Oh yeah, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, but you weren't. Yeah, okay, whatever. You weren't reading that though, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
you know that. No. Hold on. You know that because you know the history of Superman, but you don't. You don't know that art. Like, that's not your Superman that you read.
Well, I grew up with that art, but like now that like I have many collections of it.
Sure, so, I have it too. Yeah, but I'm saying like it's like your favorites are going to go based on what you always kind of thought of, right? Like, this is the Spider-Man argument. Like, Ditko is not going to be my Spider-Man guy, which seems insane, really, I guess. But
yeah.
I super cheat on this one. I put all 6 movies, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I call all of that one. I just call it the Middle Earth Saga. I literally have it in my top 20 or whatever, and I put Middle Earth Saga. I'm not even separating the Hobbit movies. And I'm a pro Hobbit guy, and I'll fight whoever wants to fight with me over it. Why is it 3 movies? Well, it was 3 movies because it was awesome. All 3 movies were friggin' awesome with a lot of cool shit in them. I don't understand. At what point in time were you watching The Hobbit and then turn to your friend, you're like, that wasn't in the Hobbit book, though it was in another book, or in an appendix or whatever. It wasn't something else, but it's garbage. Like, so it's like, what scene in The Hobbit did you watch and then pause and say, this entire scene wasn't in the Hobbit movie and it's absolutely garbage and I despise it? Like, when did that happen? And this isn't like Twilight where there's 2 books and they made 2 movies from 1 book or whatever. Like, and you're like, why am I watching this crap? You know, they did it with Harry Potter as well. I don't remember any point in any of the Hobbit movies where I was like, wow, this is garbage. Like, it was awesome to me. It was just extended.
Oh. Yeah.
So same with Lord of the Rings. Like, I'm good with extended. I'm good with extended I like all 6 extended for all 6 of them. That's
Right. Yeah.
You know what's sad now? Lord of the Rings has way surpassed Star Wars because like Star Wars has so much garbage. Rings of Power is bad, but Star Wars has so much bad that like it's just like when you used to do the 6 Lord of the Rings movies versus the 6 Star Wars movies, you're like, oh, it's the prequels. The prequels weren't as good. You know, they're okay, I guess. I don't know. Right? But Star Wars is so awesome. It was like a big. Now it's like, yeah, this battle's over. It's just like,
it's over now with all these TV shows and stuff. Yeah.
So let's see. Fanny saying Kurt. Yeah, Swan. Yeah, Kirby Swan. Yeah, I agree with those 2. Ramita Senior. Yeah. Yeah. If I say I like Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, and Rob Liefeld, am I going to get in trouble? I can definitely tell you that Clobby would not be happy with me on that one. I'm a man of many eras. I like my 90s guys. I like my classic guys. I'm allowed. I could pick 3 from the classic era and 3 from the modern era.
Yeah.
And I can like merge them together.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. I think we'll end it off there. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you on Monday. If Sean is available, if he's not available, I'll do something. So that's it. Thank you to all of the Legionnaires who are present. Thank you to everyone in the chat, and please like the stream. I always forget to say that. Like the stream, and that's it. Hopefully we'll see you on Monday. Take care.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.